Passover is just around the corner, and in advance of the holiday, I sought out questions regular Jewish people have about the holiday. Dana wants to know what the deal is with inviting the prophet Elijah to the Seder. She asked, is it like Santa Claus? Traditionally, on the Seder table, there's a cup of wine poured for Elijah. Near the end of the Seder, someone, often the children, open the front door to let Elijah in. But let's back up. Who was Elijah the prophet in the first place, and what in the world does he have to do with Passover? In the Tanakh, in the Hebrew Bible, Elijah is featured in the Book of Kings as a prophet and miracle worker in the northern kingdom of Israel around 900 BCE, before the Common Era. He led a group of prophets and he spoke out against idol worship, stressing monotheism and faithfulness to God and the covenant of the Jewish people. In the Tanakh, instead of telling us that Elijah died, we read that he was brought up to heaven in a chariot pulled by horses of fire. Since he didn't die as a normal human being, leaving behind a physical body, Jewish tradition developed mythology around the prophet, that he would one day return to the earth as a heavenly messenger. Additionally, in the book of Malachi, we read that God will send Elijah before, quote, the day of the Lord. And this has been interpreted to mean the coming of the Messiah and an ultimate redemption. Elijah shows up at several Jewish rituals, not just at Passover. For example, at a Brit Milah, a bris, the baby boy is placed on Elijah's chair. During Havdalah, the ceremony at the end of Shabbat, we traditionally sing Eliyahu Hanavi. Both the welcoming of a new child and the potential of a new week are times that we invoke Elijah, because Jewish tradition sees Elijah as the herald of redemption. And this brings us to Passover, the story of the redemption of the Jewish people. By inviting Elijah, we hold out hope that this is the year we humans will get it right. The custom of opening the door on Passover to let in Elijah is a relatively new tradition, Jewishly speaking, because it's first mentioned in the 15th century in the writings of a European rabbi. There may be a practical reason for this tradition. Jewish communities in Europe were often violently attacked on Passover. They were accused of baking the blood of Christian children into matzah. This is called the Blood Libel. And so the door opening may have started to show that the Jewish community had nothing to hide. It may have been open to ensure that the household and their neighbors were safe from pogroms and other anti-Semitic attacks. Thankfully, that will not be a concern at most of our homes this Passover. And instead, we can see the opening of the door for Eliyahu Hanavi, for Elijah the prophet, as encouragement for us to have a positive impact on the world and to act to make our world a bit closer to the sacred society that God envisions for us. I wish you a happy and a healthy Passover. Chag Sameach.